In the classic comedy film Young Frankenstein, a beloved line, "Put the candle in the wall," emerged from an unexpected mistake during filming. An actor misread the original line, which was meant to be "put the candle back." The humor in this slip-up resonated so well that it transformed into one of the most quoted lines from the movie. This incident highlights how unintentional moments can lead to memorable and cherished cinematic moments, showcasing the charm of spontaneity in filmmaking. The line's popularity reflects the film's unique blend of humor and creativity, proving that sometimes errors can lead to iconic phrases that endure in popular culture. The laughter generated by this mistake continues to connect with audiences, illustrating the unpredictable nature of comedy and the joy it brings. Mel Brooks and actor Gene Wilder took the classic tale of Frankenstein's monster and turned it into a comedic masterpiece in 1974. Young Frankenstein is a blend of witty dialogue, slapstick humor, and a loving homage to classic horror films, particularly the Universal monster movies of the 1930s. The film follows Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, played by Wilder, who inherits his grandfather's castle in Transylvania. Initially reluctant to embrace his family's legacy, he soon finds himself drawn into the world of mad science. The film features memorable characters, including the hunchbacked assistant Igor, played by Marty Feldman, and the seductive lab assistant Inga, portrayed by Terry Garr. The black-and-white cinematography adds to the nostalgic feel, capturing the essence of the original horror films. Iconic scenes such as the creation of the monster and the famous "It's alive" moment are infused with humor, making them both funny and memorable. The film's clever writing and strong performances create a unique experience that appeals to both fans of comedy and horror. The musical numbers, including "Puttin' on the Ritz," showcase the film's playful spirit. Young Frankenstein remains a beloved classic, celebrated for its ability to blend humor with the eerie elements of the original story, ensuring its place in cinematic history. In a memorable scene, Dr. Frankenstein meets Igor, who says "walk this way," and then proceeds to walk in a funny, hunched-over manner. This moment is filled with humor, as Igor's exaggerated movements create a visual gag that is both silly and charming. Dr. Frankenstein, played by Gene Wilder, follows Igor, portrayed by Marty Feldman, and begins to imitate his awkward walk. The two characters move in sync, creating a comedic rhythm that captures the audience's attention. This simple joke became iconic, showcasing how humor can arise from small, silly actions. The scene highlights the playful relationship between the characters, emphasizing the absurdity of their situation. The physical comedy is enhanced by the actors' performances, making it a standout moment in the film. The clever use of dialogue and body language illustrates the film's unique blend of wit and slapstick. This scene remains a beloved part of cinematic history, demonstrating the timeless appeal of humor that relies on visual comedy and character interaction. In the film Young Frankenstein, Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, played by Gene Wilder, is a character who takes great pride in his name. He insists on pronouncing it as Frankenstein, emphasizing the last syllable with a distinct flair. This insistence serves a dual purpose. First, it highlights his desire to separate himself from the notorious legacy of his grandfather, the original Frankenstein, who was known for creating a monster. Second, it adds a layer of humor to the film, as his serious demeanor contrasts with the absurdity of the situation. This quirky insistence becomes a running joke throughout the movie, showcasing the film's clever writing and Wilder's comedic timing. The way he pronounces his name is not just a personal quirk. It reflects his internal struggle with his family's dark history. The memorable line has become iconic, often quoted by fans of the film. It captures the essence of the character and the film's blend of comedy and horror, making it a standout moment that resonates with audiences. The film cleverly uses this pronunciation to explore themes of identity and legacy, all while keeping the tone light and entertaining. The absurdity of the situation, combined with Wilder's performance, makes this insistence on pronunciation a highlight of the film. The humor derived from this simple yet profound detail adds depth to the character and enhances the overall enjoyment of the movie. The interplay between seriousness and absurdity is a hallmark of Mel Brooks's style, and Young Frankenstein exemplifies this perfectly. The film remains a beloved classic, with Dr. Frederick Frankenstein's insistence on his name serving as a memorable touchstone in the story. In a memorable scene from the 1974 movie, young Frankenstein, Frederick, and Inga find themselves in front of a grand castle. As they admire the impressive door knockers, Frederick exclaims, "What knockers?" This line is delivered with a mix of surprise and admiration, highlighting the ornate design of the castle's entrance. However, Inga, played by Terry Garr, misinterprets Frederick's comment as a compliment directed at her own physical attributes. She responds with a playful, "Oh, thank you, Doctor," which adds a layer of humor to the moment. This exchange showcases the film's clever use of wordplay and misunderstandings, a hallmark of Mel Brooks' comedic style. The scene is not just funny, but also serves to deepen the characters' relationship, illustrating the playful banter that exists between them. The humor in this moment is a perfect example of how Young Frankenstein blends classic horror elements with light-hearted comedy, making it a beloved film that resonates with audiences. The clever dialogue and timing contribute to the film's charm, ensuring that moments like these remain memorable. The playful misunderstanding encapsulates the essence of the film, where humor often arises from miscommunication and the characters' interactions. This scene, like many others in the film, highlights the brilliance of Mel Brooks in crafting a story that is both a tribute to classic horror and a showcase of sharp wit. The laughter generated from such moments is a testament to the film's enduring appeal, making it a classic in the realm of comedy. As Frederick and Inga explore the mysterious castle, they stumble upon a hidden passage. The moment is filled with curiosity and excitement as they discover that a simple candle on the wall can unlock a secret door. Frederick, eager to investigate, instructs Inga to put the candle back in its original position. However, as she does so, the wall begins to spin around them, revealing a hidden corridor. Frederick's command to put the candle back becomes increasingly frantic and humorous as the wall continues to turn. This scene perfectly captures the film's unique ability to blend comedy with a spooky atmosphere. The tension builds as Frederick's frustration grows, leading to a series of comedic moments that keep the audience engaged. The clever use of physical comedy and timing enhances the hilarity of the situation, making it a memorable part of the film. The interplay between the characters adds to the charm, showcasing their chemistry and the absurdity of the situation. This scene stands out as a testament to the film's clever writing and direction, leaving viewers both amused and entertained. In the film Young Frankenstein, a humorous mix-up occurs when Igor, the hunchbacked assistant, retrieves a brain that is mistakenly labeled as abnormal. This simple error sets off a chain of events that leads to the creation of a creature with a violent temperament. The character of Igor, played by Marty Feldman, adds to the comedic chaos with his quirky personality and clever wordplay. The misunderstanding surrounding the brain's label is a prime example of the film's clever humor, showcasing how a small mistake can lead to big consequences. As the story unfolds, the creature, brought to life by Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, played by Gene Wilder, exhibits unpredictable behavior, resulting in a series of laugh-out-loud moments. The film cleverly blends horror and comedy, using the mix-up to explore themes of identity and the consequences of scientific experimentation. The interactions between the characters, especially with the creature, highlight the absurdity of the situation, making it a memorable part of the film's charm. The clever dialogue and physical comedy keep the audience engaged, demonstrating the timeless appeal of this classic movie. The blend of humor and horror creates a unique viewing experience that continues to resonate with audiences today. In the film Young Frankenstein, a memorable moment occurs when Frau Blücher humorously comments on the monster's size by saying he would have an enormous Schweinstocke. This line stands out due to its playful use of language, showcasing the film's clever approach to humor. The word Schweinstocke is a made-up term that adds a layer of absurdity to the scene. The humor lies not only in the unexpectedness of the comment, but also in the reactions of the characters around her. The film, directed by Mel Brooks, is a parody of classic horror films, particularly the Frankenstein story. It cleverly blends comedy with elements of horror, creating a unique viewing experience. The dialogue is filled with puns and wordplay, making it enjoyable for audiences who appreciate clever writing. This particular line exemplifies how the film uses language to evoke laughter, turning a potentially serious moment into something light-hearted and memorable. The character of Frau Blücher, played by Cloris Leachman, adds to the comedic effect with her deadpan delivery, making the scene even more amusing. The film's ability to mix humor with classic horror tropes is part of what has made it a beloved classic over the years. The cleverness of the dialogue, combined with the performances of the cast, creates a rich tapestry of comedy that resonates with viewers. The use of a fictional word, like Schweinstocke, not only serves to enhance the humor, but also reflects the film's overall playful tone. This moment is just one example of how Young Frankenstein continues to entertain audiences with its witty writing and memorable characters. In a memorable scene from the 1974 movie Young Frankenstein, Frederick and Igor engage in a humorous exchange that showcases the film's clever writing and comedic timing. As they navigate their way through the countryside, they point out a wolf and a castle, leading to the iconic dialogue of their wolf, their castle. This simple yet effective joke highlights the charm of the film, as it relies on wordplay and the characters' interactions to create laughter. Marty Feldman's portrayal of Igor adds to the humor, as his expressive delivery and physical comedy enhance the scene's effectiveness. The repetition of the phrase not only emphasizes the absurdity of the situation, but also serves as a memorable catchphrase that resonates with audiences. The scene exemplifies the film's blend of classic horror elements with light-hearted comedy, making it a standout moment in Young Frankenstein. The cleverness of the dialogue and the performances contribute to the film's lasting appeal, ensuring that this particular exchange remains a favorite among fans. The combination of visual gags and witty lines showcases the talent of the cast and the creative vision behind the film, solidifying its place in cinematic history. In the film Young Frankenstein, a classic comedy directed by Mel Brooks, the character Igor adds a unique flavor to the story with his humorous mispronunciation of the word sedative. Instead of saying sedative, he mistakenly pronounces it as sedative. This simple slip of the tongue creates a comedic moment that highlights the film's clever use of language. The confusion it causes for Dr. Frankenstein adds to the overall humor and charm of the movie. The film is known for its witty dialogue and playful wordplay, making moments like this memorable for the audience. Igor's character, played by Marty Feldman, is filled with quirky traits and eccentricities that enhance the comedic atmosphere. The mispronunciation serves not only as a joke, but also as a reflection of the film's style, where language quirks are turned into delightful comedic elements. This clever use of words contributes to the film's lasting appeal, showcasing how a simple mistake can lead to laughter and enjoyment. The interplay between characters, especially with Igor's antics, keeps the audience engaged and entertained throughout the film. The humor found in such moments is a testament to the film's brilliance in blending comedy with classic horror themes. The way language is manipulated in Young Frankenstein adds depth to the characters and enriches the storytelling, making it a beloved classic that continues to resonate with viewers. Frederick's exclamation, "It's alive! It's alive!" during the creature's revival is a memorable moment in the 1974 movie Young Frankenstein. This line serves as a dramatic homage to the original Frankenstein films, capturing the essence of the classic horror genre, while infusing it with a unique sense of humor. The scene is pivotal as it showcases the film's clever blend of horror and comedy, a hallmark of Mel Brooks's style. As Frederick, played by Gene Wilder, brings the creature to life, the tension builds, and the audience is drawn into a mix of fear and laughter. This balance between homage and parody is what makes Young Frankenstein stand out. The film pays respect to the legacy of Frankenstein while also poking fun at its conventions. The iconic line not only highlights the moment of creation, but also reflects the absurdity of the situation, making it both thrilling and amusing. This clever interplay of emotions is a key reason why the film remains beloved by audiences. Frederick dramatically accepts his fate with the line, "Destiny, destiny, no escaping that for me," humorously acknowledging that he cannot avoid following in his grandfather's footsteps. This moment captures the essence of the film Young Frankenstein, a 1974 comedy directed by Mel Brooks. The film is a parody of classic horror movies, particularly The Frankenstein Story. It features Gene Wilder as Frederick Frankenstein, a neurosurgeon who inherits his grandfather's castle and laboratory. As he grapples with his family's legacy, Frederick tries to distance himself from the mad scientist image. However, he finds himself drawn back into the world of reanimation and experimentation. The film is filled with clever wordplay, visual gags, and memorable characters, including Igor, played by Marty Feldman, and the creature, portrayed by Peter Boyle. The humor often arises from the contrast between the serious themes of destiny and the absurdity of the situations. Frederick's acceptance of his fate is both a comedic and poignant moment, highlighting the struggle between personal choice and inherited legacy. The film's black and white cinematography pays homage to the original Frankenstein films, enhancing its nostalgic charm. The clever writing and strong performances make Young Frankenstein a beloved classic that continues to entertain audiences. The blend of humor and horror creates a unique experience, allowing viewers to laugh while reflecting on deeper themes of identity and destiny. The film remains a significant part of cinematic history, showcasing Mel Brooks's talent for blending comedy with classic storytelling. While digging up a grave, Igor casually remarks, "What a filthy job," showcasing his acceptance of the grim tasks he undertakes with a sense of humor. This line stands out due to its simplicity and the way it captures Igor's character. It reflects a blend of dark comedy and the absurdity of the situation, making it memorable for the audience. The humor in this moment is not just in the words, but in the context of the scene, where Igor's nonchalance contrasts sharply with the macabre activity he is engaged in. Additionally, the mention of Frau Brücker triggers a hilarious running gag throughout the film. Each time her name is spoken, horses neigh loudly, creating a surprising and comedic effect. This joke plays on the audience's expectations, as they begin to anticipate the reaction every time her name is mentioned. The repetition of this gag adds to its humor, making it funnier with each occurrence. The clever use of sound and timing enhances the comedic value, turning a simple name into a source of laughter. The combination of Igor's witty remark and the ongoing horse gag contributes to the film's charm and enduring appeal. Frederick exclaims, "Oh, sweet mystery of life at last, I found you after falling in love with Inga," a moment that beautifully captures his unexpected joy. This line adds a romantic yet humorous touch to the story, highlighting the blend of emotions that the characters experience. The film, Young Frankenstein, is a unique take on the classic horror genre, filled with clever jokes and memorable scenes. John Wilder played a significant role in shaping the film, not only starring as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, but also co-writing the script with Mel Brooks. His performance is both charming and comedic, bringing depth to the character as he navigates the challenges of his family's legacy. Wilder's ability to balance humor with the film's horror elements is a key factor in its enduring appeal. The chemistry between Wilder and the other characters, especially Inga, enhances the film's light-hearted yet spooky atmosphere. This combination of romance and comedy, along with Wilder's talent, has solidified Young Frankenstein as a beloved classic in cinema history. Young Frankenstein is a parody that pays tribute to the old Frankenstein movies and the horror genre, combining comedic elements with the aesthetics and atmosphere of 1930s horror films. The film cleverly uses humor to highlight the classic tropes found in earlier horror movies, creating a unique blend of comedy and nostalgia. The decision to film in black and white adds to the authenticity, making it feel like a genuine piece from that era. The characters are exaggerated versions of the original figures, with memorable performances that bring a fresh yet familiar energy to the story. The film's setting, costumes, and props are meticulously designed to reflect the style of classic horror, immersing viewers in a world that feels both old and new. The clever writing and sharp dialogue enhance the comedic elements, making it enjoyable for both fans of horror and those who appreciate a good laugh. The film stands as a loving homage, celebrating the legacy of classic horror while inviting audiences to enjoy the lighter side of the genre. In the film Young Frankenstein, iconic scenes and lines stand out, creating a memorable experience for viewers. One of the most famous moments is when Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, played by Gene Wilder, exclaims, "It's alive!" This line captures the excitement and horror of bringing a creature to life, echoing the original Frankenstein story while adding a comedic twist. The delivery of this line, filled with enthusiasm and disbelief, has become a hallmark of the film. Another unforgettable scene is the Putting on the Ritz dance number, where the monster, portrayed by Peter Boyle, surprises everyone with his tap-dancing skills. This unexpected moment blends humor with a classic musical style, showcasing the film's unique ability to mix genres. The combination of comedy and unexpected elements, like a tap-dancing monster, makes these scenes truly unforgettable. The film's clever writing and memorable performances contribute to its status as a beloved classic, ensuring that these iconic moments remain etched in the minds of audiences. Filming in black and white was a bold choice that aimed to capture the essence of classic horror films. This decision was inspired by a desire to mimic the look and feel of the old movies that influenced the genre. While some might have seen this choice as risky, it ultimately contributed to the film's unique style and lasting appeal. The stark contrasts and shadows created a visual atmosphere that enhanced the comedic elements while paying homage to the horror films of the past. The collaboration between Mel Brooks and John Wilder was crucial to the film's success. Wilder's deep passion for the project was evident, as he even contributed financially to its development. This commitment showed his belief in the story and characters. On the other hand, Brooks's directorial vision brought the script to life in a way that resonated with audiences. Their combined efforts made Young Frankenstein a standout in the comedy genre, blending humor with a clever nod to horror traditions. The film remains a beloved classic, showcasing the power of collaboration in filmmaking. Columbia Pictures initially turned down the project because Mel Brooks insisted on filming Young Frankenstein in black and white. This choice was crucial for Brooks, as he wanted to pay homage to the classic horror films of the past. The studio's rejection could have ended the project, but 20th Century Fox stepped in and agreed to Brooks's vision. This decision to film in black and white became a defining aspect of the movie, enhancing its nostalgic feel and allowing it to stand out among other comedies of the time. The film's visual style contributed to its charm, making it feel like a genuine classic while still delivering humor. The black and white cinematography helped create a unique atmosphere that complemented the story and characters. As a result, Young Frankenstein became a beloved film, showcasing how a creative vision can triumph over initial setbacks. The collaboration between Brooks and 20th Century Fox ultimately led to a successful and iconic film that continues to be celebrated today. The film showcased a talented cast that played a crucial role in its success. Marty Feldman, known for his unique comedic style, portrayed Igor, the hunchbacked assistant. His physical comedy and distinctive delivery added a layer of humor that resonated with audiences. Terry Garr played Inga, the charming lab assistant, bringing warmth and a playful spirit to her character. Her chemistry with Gene Wilder, who played Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, was palpable and contributed significantly to the film's comedic moments. Madeline Kahn took on the role of Elizabeth, Dr. Frankenstein's fiancée, and her performance was both hilarious and memorable. The way she delivered her lines, often with a dramatic flair, added to the film's charm. Each actor brought their own flair to the script, enhancing the humor and making the film a classic. The combination of their talents created a dynamic that kept viewers engaged and entertained throughout. The film remains a beloved comedy, thanks to the remarkable performances of its cast. Mel Brooks had a personal connection to the Frankenstein legacy through his wife, Anne Bancroft, whose grandfather starred in the original 1931 Frankenstein film. This family tie added a deeper significance to the project for Brooks. The film Young Frankenstein is a comedic homage to the classic horror genre, blending humor with the iconic elements of the Frankenstein story. Brooks, known for his unique style of comedy, infused the film with clever writing and memorable characters. The film features Gene Wilder as Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, who inherits his grandfather's castle and laboratory. As he grapples with his family's legacy, he encounters a host of quirky characters, including the hunchbacked Igor and the alluring Inga. The film's black and white cinematography pays tribute to the original horror films, enhancing its nostalgic feel. Brooks's connection through Bancroft adds a layer of personal investment, making the film not just a comedy, but a celebration of cinematic history. The blend of humor and homage resonates throughout the film, creating a timeless classic that continues to entertain audiences. Decades after its release, Young Frankenstein remains beloved for its universal themes, quotable lines, and clever satire. The film, directed by Mel Brooks, cleverly parodies the classic horror films of the past, particularly the Frankenstein story. Its humor is timeless, appealing to audiences of all ages. The characters, especially Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, played by Gene Wilder, and the monster, portrayed by Peter Boyle, deliver memorable performances that have become iconic in film history. The witty dialogue and comedic situations create a unique blend of horror and comedy that keeps viewers laughing. The film's clever use of black and white cinematography pays homage to the original Frankenstein films, enhancing its charm. The memorable lines, such as its pronounced Frankenstein, have entered popular culture, making the film quotable and relatable. Young Frankenstein's ability to blend humor with classic horror elements ensures its continued relevance and enjoyment, securing its place as a classic in both horror and comedy genres. As we wrap up our exploration of the 1974 classic Young Frankenstein, a film that masterfully blends humor with the legacy of horror, we invite you to delve deeper into the lives of the talented cast who brought this unforgettable story to life. What became of these iconic actors after the cameras stopped rolling? Their journeys are filled with surprising twists, remarkable achievements, and even some unexpected challenges. From the comedic genius of Gene Wilder to the unforgettable performances of Madeline Kahn and Peter Boyle, each cast member carved out a unique path in the entertainment world. Discover how their experiences shaped their careers and personal lives, and learn about the lasting impact of Young Frankenstein on their legacies. This bonus segment promises to reveal fascinating insights and stories that will deepen your appreciation for the film and its stars. Stay tuned as we uncover the intriguing fates of the cast and the enduring influence of this beloved classic. Marty Feldman portrayed Igor in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, bringing a unique blend of humor and eccentricity to the character. His portrayal was marked by a distinctive physicality, characterized by his bulging eyes and expressive face, which added depth to Igor's role as the hunchbacked assistant. Feldman's comedic timing and ability to deliver lines with a mix of wit and absurdity made him a memorable part of the film, contributing significantly to its cult status. Feldman's career began in television, where he gained recognition for his work on shows like At Last, the 1948 Show, and The Marty Feldman Comedy Machine. However, his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous relationship with his family and struggles with self-image. Feldman battled with health issues, including a thyroid condition that affected his appearance and contributed to his unique look. His life was also marked by scandals, including a notorious incident involving a car accident that left him with severe injuries. In the years following Young Frankenstein, Feldman continued to work in film and television, but his health declined. He died unexpectedly in 1982 at the age of 48 from a heart attack, leaving behind a legacy of innovative comedy. His last known work was in the film The Last Remake of Beau Geste, which showcased his signature style. Despite his untimely death, Feldman's influence on comedy remains significant, and he is remembered for his unique contributions to the genre. In the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks took on the role of the werewolf, showcasing his unique ability to blend humor with horror. This character, while not central to the plot, added a layer of comedic relief in a film that parodied classic monster movies. Brooks's portrayal was marked by a mix of charm and absurdity, reflecting his signature style. His involvement in Young Frankenstein came during a peak in his career, following successes like The Producers and Blazing Saddles. After the film, Brooks continued to create influential works, but his life was not without challenges. He faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of his wife, Anne Bancroft, in 2005, which deeply affected him. Scandals in his career included controversies surrounding his films, often criticized for their edgy humor and social commentary. Despite these challenges, Brooks remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for his resilience and creativity. As of the latest updates, Mel Brooks continues to be active in the entertainment industry, with recent projects that reflect his enduring legacy. Kenneth Mars portrayed Inspector Kemp in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, delivering a memorable performance that combined humor with a touch of the macabre. His character, with a wooden arm and a comically serious demeanor, added a unique layer to the film's exploration of horror and comedy. Mars's ability to balance the absurdity of the role with genuine emotion showcased his talent as an actor. After Young Frankenstein, Mars continued to work in film and television, appearing in various projects, including the TV series The Producers and the animated series DuckTales. His career was marked by versatility, but it was not without challenges. Mars faced personal hardships, including a serious car accident in the 1990s that left him with lasting injuries. This incident affected his mobility and led to a decline in his acting roles. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Kenneth Mars passed away in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances. His last known information reflects a life filled with both triumph and adversity, a testament to his resilience. Peter Boyle's portrayal of the monster in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein is a striking blend of humor and pathos. Boyle's performance stands out for its ability to evoke sympathy for a character often seen as a mere horror figure. He infused the monster with a childlike innocence, making the audience feel both fear and compassion. This role became iconic, showcasing Boyle's range as an actor and his talent for balancing comedy with deeper emotional undertones. After Young Frankenstein, Boyle's career continued to flourish. He gained acclaim for his role in the television series Everybody Loves Raymond, where he played Frank Barone, a character that resonated with many viewers. However, Boyle faced personal challenges, including a battle with alcoholism, which he openly discussed. He also dealt with health issues, including a diagnosis of multiple myeloma, a type of cancer, which he fought bravely. Boyle's life was marked by a series of ups and downs, including a tumultuous marriage to actress Lorraine Alterman, which ended in divorce. He was known for his strong political views and activism, often speaking out against social injustices. His later years were spent focusing on his health and family, and he remained a beloved figure in the entertainment industry until his passing in 2006. His legacy endures through his memorable performances and the impact he had on both film and television. Gene Hackman portrayed the character of the blind man in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, a role that showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of darkness. The blind man, who is both comical and tragic, adds depth to the film's exploration of humanity and monstrosity. Hackman's performance is memorable, marked by a unique blend of vulnerability and strength, which resonates with the film's themes of acceptance and fear of the unknown. After Young Frankenstein, Hackman's career continued to flourish. He won 2 Academy Awards, one for The French Connection and another for Unforgiven. His versatility allowed him to excel in various genres, from thrillers to dramas. However, his life was not without challenges. Hackman faced personal hardships, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, which led him to retreat from the public eye in the late 1990s. In recent years, Hackman has largely stayed out of the spotlight, focusing on writing and enjoying a quieter life. He has published several novels, showcasing his talent beyond acting. As of the latest updates, he remains retired from acting, living a private life away from Hollywood's glare. His legacy as a talented actor endures, marked by a career filled with remarkable performances and a life that reflects both triumph and struggle. Terry Garr's role as Inga in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein showcased her talent for blending humor with a touch of innocence. Inga, the charming lab assistant, provided a contrast to the film's darker themes, embodying both wit and warmth. Garr's performance was memorable, contributing significantly to the film's comedic success. Following Young Frankenstein, Garr's career flourished with roles in films like Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Tootsie, where she earned an Academy Award nomination. However, her life was not without challenges. In the late 1980s, Garr faced health issues, including multiple sclerosis, which she publicly revealed in 1999. This diagnosis brought her struggles into the spotlight as she dealt with the physical and emotional toll of the disease. Despite these hardships, Garr remained resilient, continuing to act in various projects, including television appearances. As of the latest updates, Terry Garr has largely stepped back from the public eye, focusing on her health and personal life. Leon Askin portrayed Herr Waldman in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, a character that served as a mentor to Dr. Frederick Frankenstein. Askin's performance added depth to the film, showcasing his ability to blend humor with a sense of foreboding. His character's wisdom and experience contrasted sharply with the youthful exuberance of the main cast, creating a memorable dynamic. Askin's career spanned several decades. Beginning in the 1940s, he appeared in numerous films and television shows, often playing authoritative figures or characters with a dark edge. His distinctive voice and commanding presence made him a sought-after actor in both dramatic and comedic roles. However, his life was not without challenges. Askin faced personal hardships, including the loss of family members during World War II, which deeply affected him. He also dealt with the struggles of being an immigrant in America, having fled from Austria due to the rise of the Nazis. In later years, Askin became involved in various charitable causes, particularly those supporting the arts and education. He remained active in the entertainment industry until his passing in 2005. His legacy continues through his work, and he is remembered for his unique contributions to film and television. The last known information about him highlights his dedication to his craft and the impact he had on those around him. Gene Wilder's portrayal of Dr. Frederick Frankenstein in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein stands out as a masterclass in comedic acting. Wilder infused the character with a blend of charm and eccentricity, capturing the essence of a man torn between his family's legacy and his own identity. His performance was marked by a unique ability to balance humor with a sense of genuine conflict, making the character both relatable and memorable. This role solidified Wilder's status as a leading figure in comedy, showcasing his talent for physical comedy and sharp wit. After Young Frankenstein, Wilder continued to work in film and television, collaborating with notable figures like Mel Brooks and Richard Pryor. However, his life was not without challenges. Wilder faced personal hardships, including the death of his beloved wife, Gilda Radner, from ovarian cancer in 1989. This loss deeply affected him, leading to a period of grief and reflection. He later became an advocate for cancer awareness, using his platform to support research and education. Wilder also dealt with the pressures of fame, often retreating from the public eye to maintain his privacy. He faced criticism for his unconventional choices in roles and projects, which sometimes alienated him from mainstream Hollywood. Despite these struggles, he remained a beloved figure, known for his kindness and generosity. In his later years, Wilder published several books, including an autobiography that revealed his thoughts on life, love, and loss. He continued to engage with fans through interviews and appearances, sharing stories from his career and personal life. Gene Wilder passed away in 2016, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and a profound impact on the film industry. His life was a tapestry of triumphs and tragedies, marked by a deep sensitivity that resonated with many. Madeline Kahn's portrayal of Elizabeth in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein is a striking blend of humor and depth. Her character, the fiancée of Dr. Frederick Frankenstein, is both charming and comically naive, providing a counterbalance to the film's darker themes. Kahn's performance is marked by her impeccable timing and ability to deliver lines with a unique blend of innocence and wit, making her a memorable part of the film's legacy. Kahn's career was marked by significant achievements, including her work in theater and film, earning her multiple Academy Award nominations. However, her life was not without challenges. She faced personal hardships, including the loss of her father at a young age, which deeply affected her. Kahn also dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, including the struggle for roles that showcased her talent beyond comedy. In her later years, Kahn battled cancer, a fight that she faced with resilience. She continued to work in television and film until her health declined. The last known information about her is that she passed away in 1999, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a profound impact on the entertainment industry. Her life story is a testament to her talent and the complexities of navigating fame and personal struggles. Cloris Leachman delivered a memorable performance as Frau Blücher in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein. Her portrayal of the eccentric and mysterious character added a unique layer to the film's dark humor. Leachman's ability to blend comedy with a hint of menace made her role unforgettable, particularly with her iconic line that evokes fear in horses. This role showcased her talent for balancing humor and horror, a theme that would resonate throughout her career. After Young Frankenstein, Leachman's career continued to flourish. She won an Academy Award for her role in The Last Picture Show and received numerous Emmy Awards for her television work. However, her life was not without challenges. Leachman faced personal hardships, including the tragic loss of her son, George, who died in a car accident in 1986. This event deeply affected her, leading to a period of reflection and grief. Leachman also faced controversies, including a public feud with fellow actress Betty White, which added a layer of intrigue to her public persona. Despite these challenges, she remained a beloved figure in Hollywood, known for her resilience and talent. In her later years, she continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films, including a notable role in Raising Hope. Cloris Leachman passed away in January 2021 at the age of 94, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances and a life filled with both triumphs and tragedies. Ian Abercrombie played the role of the second villager in the 1974 film Young Frankenstein, a character that contributed to the film's comedic yet eerie atmosphere. His portrayal, though brief, showcased his ability to blend humor with a touch of the macabre, fitting seamlessly into the film's unique style. Abercrombie's career spanned several decades, with notable appearances in television series such as Seinfeld and the voice of Palpatine in Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Beyond his professional achievements, Abercrombie faced personal challenges. He experienced the loss of his partner, which deeply affected him. He also battled health issues later in life, including a serious illness that ultimately led to his passing in 2012. Despite these hardships, he remained dedicated to his craft, often reflecting on the darker aspects of life through his roles. The last known information about Abercrombie highlights his enduring legacy in the entertainment industry, remembered for his distinctive voice and compelling performances. His contributions continue to resonate with fans, ensuring that his work remains relevant. Young Frankenstein, released in 1974, remains a beloved classic that has left a lasting impact on audiences. Directed by Mel Brooks, this film cleverly blends humor with the horror genre, paying homage to the original Frankenstein films. The cast, including Gene Wilder, Peter Boyle, and Madeline Kahn, delivered unforgettable performances that have become iconic. Gene Wilder's portrayal of Dr. Frederick Frankenstein brought a unique charm and depth to the character, while Peter Boyle's monster became a symbol of misunderstood innocence. The film faced challenges during production, including balancing comedy with the horror elements, but it ultimately succeeded in creating a timeless piece of cinema. As we reflect on this film, we invite you to think back to your childhood. Did you watch Young Frankenstein when you were younger? What memories do you have connected to it? We would love to hear your stories, so please share your thoughts in the comments.